Alright, what's up, guys? It is just about time for Siege. We are on a new server. I don't know. Numbers dwindled too much, I guess. So, here we are. We have about 30 minutes, so I need to do something. Maybe go burn some tokens. We could do, Hall of Illusion. This will burn 30 minutes fast. But, yeah, Supple's only 2 guilds now. So... I don't know if some people got kicked from the 3rd guild, or if we just actually had that many people leave. Yeah, we're on Stella right now. Giga Siege tonight. Tent, is this your home server? I don't know what we're doing politically. I don't know if we have allies lined up. I don't know what's going on, dude. They were just like, yo, everybody, we're transferring. Okay, let's do this. Alright, who thinks that I remember how to do this fight? It looks weird in most settings, to be honest. It's kind of tripping me up. That's some good totem RNG. Okay, this is a good start. Jumping, rolling, trying to get the boss to follow me. He will not. Okay, can I get the boss to hit all of these? Maybe? I hit it. This one, and this one. Maybe I should have gone the other direction. Oh, I think it worked. Damning. All right, this is a one tap for sure. Die. Okay, stay focused. I always die to this boss because I get sleepy. Gotta stay on track. Let him do his thing. Do a little jump. I gotta keep these totems lined up. Do a little bit of shielding. Okay, here's the RNG laser. Now he will be under half, which means he's gonna send out a extra totem that we don't want to be near. Uses arm moves, we get up in the air. Okay. He's gonna root me again. I don't need to be here quite yet, but whatever. Now we need to wait here. Second totem. Third totem we need to drop way off to the side. Can't dodge that too early. Okay. Game is bad. Alright, we just need to get him right here. That's good enough, I think. It was kind of wide, actually. Now we're fine. Okay, got him down to 35% in 2 cycles. We should be able to kill him before the next cycle. Maybe. If I Guardian. Ugh. I'm already falling asleep. Okay, I'm gonna Guardian. I don't want to risk messing this up. Okay, we gotta drop the red one over here. Gotta pay some attention to the mechanics here. Ooh, I might have greeted. Oh my god, I'm CC'd for so long. I don't think he's gonna die. I definitely greeted. Okay, let's put him right here. Right here. Can't use a skill while jumping. What the? Okay, I'm not even gonna. Whatever. I'm not gonna think too much about that. Can I use this skill while jumping? Alright, easy kill. First try. Where I did that the other day and I was struggling. I just kept falling asleep. Are we fighting Cobra? Yeah, I guess. I don't know the Stellarite politics at all. My guild going for straight backline kills. This last siege, the server had 6 guilds come in. So, wait, Tint, what guild are you with now? Point second beam at pillar, repeat until dead. Are you teaching me how to do the fight? Don't find solo dungeons to be incredibly engaging and rewarding. I actually do like the solo dungeons. I just don't like when they desync. I'm constantly mad about the desync. And I'm always whining and crying. It's just the jump attacks. Everything else is fine. But anytime that I'm supposed to jump in this game, it's so hit or miss. Like, I get hit midair all the time. That part I'm not a big fan of. Okay, made it to the middle level. Sometimes that's the hardest one. At this point, I die almost every Daigon while in midair. Yeah, the jump attack, I don't know what it is with the jump attacks, but they're very, very laggy in this game. Very frustrating. When you have a fight that's as long as the Mulgris fights, and then you like die because of a jump desync, and then you get CC'd for 8 minutes straight, and then that CC takes you from full health to 0, that combination of events is not great. Yeah, see, this one's the same way. And the other thing is, I feel like it's getting worse. Because, like, I did all these fights a month ago, and then a month before that. And, I feel like the more I do them, the laggier they get. Like, it should be the opposite. I should be, like, learning the timings. But I swear, bro, every patch, they somehow make it laggier. Yeah, midair again. Surge. Midair again. There's just... Okay. I have to try to dash out of this. Luckily that went off. Yeah, I did not have that much trouble jumping this guy's attacks in the past. I don't know. It does definitely feel worse to me now. Okay, now he starts to hurt. Start to save some stamina here at the ends. Okay, we're looking good. I feel like I dodged that. In my heart of hearts. As long as we don't get annihilated by a knockdown, I think I can one-shot this guy. That's the danger right there. And then this. Okay, I'm out. Oh, I'm out. Chilling. A little bit of a lifesteal here. We should be full health and looking good. Getting hit by these invisible red circles in the grounds. Even in low settings, those things are hard to see, man. I don't know. Clean. Finish that whole dungeon in 11 minutes. Let's see. Which one do I want? I'll take this one. Yeah, this one right here. Or this one. Nah, probably this one. Honestly, the Fortitude one's kind of crazy. I'll take either one. 4 loyalty coins. That's not what I ordered. I didn't order that one. Yeah, that's not what I ordered. I misunderstood my order. Gonna have to send those back. Gonna have to send those coins back. Oh, I got an obsidian piece. Heck yeah. I'm up to like 7 pieces now, boys. Look at see how many pieces I got. Did something on charge skills, I think to fix the bug we were having with. You just hold it until it fills and auto-release. The charging thing, I would definitely disable, what's it called? There's a setting for charging. Yeah, the toggle. This was always super buggy for me. I've had this disabled for a long time. So I don't know if they've changed it recently, but I would definitely disable that thing. I just press the skill once and I let it charge up. And then if I want to cancel it early, I press it again. But holding it down has always been super buggy. What up, Nick? How you doing? What's the reason you play Greatsword Spear instead of Dagger Spear? for a lot of single target and melee hit chance. And maybe some tankiness too. The idea was that it was going to be like a bruiser builds that would counter evasion players. In actuality, not a lot of people went melee evasion in T2, so I wouldn't say it's the most useful builds, but guilds usually still want to have a handful of gladiators. It's kind of one of the only specs that can shut down, like, really good scorpions. Read my last few replies, please. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. I was trying to respond. I didn't realize you sent 15 messages. I'm not tech support or customer service or anything, so you know, take it easy. Telling you everything I know. If you release it before the full channel, it just does nothing now. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that they change in this game that they don't put in the patch notes. So who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe next week it'll be different again. A lot of this stuff, I don't even know if they're changing it on purpose. I feel like some of this stuff is like on the Korean server or on the test server, maybe on their like internal server, and then it gets added to the live server on accidents. Like, did you guys know they changed the Abyssal Dungeon drop rates? Those are not in the patch notes. I don't think that's on purpose. They changed the drop rates from Chapel, and then they had to hotfix it to change them again. They had new accessories in here that are in here in Korea that are not on our version. Those got added, and then they had to hotfix it to get out. But our Abyssal dungeons still have the Korean drops. They didn't hotfix those. So there's just like stuff leaking into our version of the game. It's not great. Got 2 brooches? That must be nice. Get some money. Okay, apparently I'm in this group. Who are these people? Ravager, Shadow Dancer, Ravager, Paladin? Guys, like I put in a meme group. Just angry? No, it's frustrating for sure, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Which skills are you trying to charge? Just guillotine? Could always start using the non-charge version. Feels like we got a KR patch on accidents. What's in open world dungeons which isn't supposed to be? It's not that there's items that aren't supposed to be in there, it's that the rates. We got the Korean drop rates, which are much higher than the NA drop rates. So you're going to start seeing a lot more loot from Abyssal Dungeons than you would normally. Ooh, wow. Look at all these goodies. Weaken resist. Noble's Mantle. Could use that for transmog. Does this have a decent litho entry? Oh, that's never gonna. That's got arc boss loot. That's never gonna happen. So I made a couple upgrades. I finished the 2-piece Seeker, so I'm probably gonna run this tonight in Siege. I haven't put resonance on it yet. I really can't decide. It's not a huge difference. It's only 80 endurance on the chest and 80 on the helmet. Pants already have it. But yeah, I got this 2-piece Seeker up and running with Great Blade. We're going to do that tonight for Siege. We don't need a ton of hits. So we've got 1600 crit now. Endurance, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I feel like maybe we just go melee endurance to kind of even things out a little bit, since I do think spears are kind of coming back in these large scale fights. If I get another 160 range or magic endurance, like, does it really matter here? I don't really know that it matters. I feel like putting it all into melee endurance will have the most mileage. What is that sound? Is that coming from the game? Brownie, welcome back for 34 months. How you doing? Okay, so I'm in kill squad, which means... I don't know if I want to run this build. I might run a hit build. I was looking at this group comp like, what are we... What are we doing? You guys can't hear TeamSpeak, right? Where are we going for this? I don't know what columns we're using for this siege. What Discord are we in now? Okay, I see. So we're done with the other Alliance Discord? This is some wild last minute. Shenanigans, dude. You guys don't want to do Paquilo? I could probably run out there. Oh, I'm going. Do we have a like assignment for this kill squad, or are we just roaming with everybody else? You guys think I can make it to Packy in less than a minute? Alright, I think I'm gonna make it. Nope. No, I made it. 3 seconds. Literally calculated. Use the water? Oh, to get down here? Oh, my game might have crashed. Okay, so we're with Uh-Oh and Seraphim. Easy win, boys. I don't know. I don't know anything about this server. Am I gonna play Chrono Beta? Yeah, Van Lotus. Do we have a date for it yet? I signed up, so if I get in, I'll definitely play it. I would imagine they're gonna let pretty much everyone who signed up in, right? Build ain't what it used to be. Everyone's got super juicy PvE builds now. I still haven't like made PvE runes or anything. I saw these crazy staff wand builds starting to pop up and I was like, nah, bro. I give up. Alright, we're still getting rank 12. That's alright. That's alright. That's enough to get loot. We had someone loot 2 Bellendir weapons with rank 9. All they said is June. Huge scandal on Destiny. Server went down miraculous when another guild was about to complete taking the castle for them. Dude, EU always has servers going down during sieges. What is up with that? Like every week I feel like that's happening on EU. Someone always is like, dude, our middle of our siege, server crashed. Let's look at the spreadsheet for this server. So there's it looks like the Cobra Kai Alliance is the most competitive one. They've got CPQ released in Hailstorm. And then there's the Privateers Alliance, Tetrafy, Wowist, Blood Paradox. They'll probably show up, right? So it seems like there's going to be 2 other full alliances here. And then maybe some rando half alliances. Most hardcore guilds quitting the game because of the latest changes. I don't think people are quitting because of the changes. I think people are just quitting because of general burnout and lack of new content. If anything, I would say the new changes were too mild. I don't think there's that many people that are like, ugh. The game got worse, I'm quitting. I think the game's kind of just been slowly burning out for a lot of people. Interesting. So Testrify has the Gaussel already. Even though they're supposedly not as strong as the other guys. Speaking of our EU guild. EU players are quitting because of the changes? Which changes do they not like? I feel like the changes are pretty good, man. I don't think they did enough to really fix the meta, but I feel like it was definitely a step in the right direction. People are quitting because Blood Devo got nerfed, or what? Like, that's a crazy reason to quit, in my opinion. Yeah, to who? They canceled the healer class? Oh, you guys are so funny. Bro, healers in this game are so melodramatic. Healers went from being double S tier to just being regular S tier. What are we gonna do? Unplayable. As long as you don't let the Blood Devo end, you can extend the duration with the second Blood Devo. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't know if it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I think the debuff should have started when you get the Blood Devo, not when the Blood Devo wears off. That seems like a bit of an oversight. But I mean, Blood Devo's still, what is it, like a 6-second duration? So even with, yeah, 6 seconds. So even with buff duration, let's say you have this up for 20 seconds. You do like 10 seconds and then another 10 seconds. Even if you like time it perfectly, you still only have less than 50% uptime. It's a nerf for sure. But yeah, they could have done more. I think they could have done more. I would still like them to do more. I just don't think it's an interesting skill. There's a lot of stuff in this game that, like, it's not even necessarily that it's about like being balanced or unbalanced. It's just like not interesting. Like, oh, I press a button, now everyone does half damage. It's just, okay. Like, yawn. Very sleepy meta. Can run attack and defense food now. I actually have a lot of resonance I need to put on this set. I didn't put any on belt or cape. Or chest or helm. I'm missing 4 resonances. We'll see. I kind of wanted to feel it out post-patch, because this is kind of a meme build anyways. Kind of wanted to feel it out. a big nerf because I can pop up Devo every 16 to 16 seconds. Now debuff 45 seconds. It's ruining my buff / CDR build. Yeah, I don't know if it's ruining it, but it's definitely nerfed. Ruin is strong. Strong phrasing. I'm sorry, man. Tanks and healers in this game, you gotta just take the nerfs. You gotta just take the nerfs, dude. The game was so boring before these nerfs. They're good changes. Feels bad. I don't even see who spun on me. Dashed out and was still getting spun. I don't know if that was just delay or what. Alright, I gotta try to find my group. Heal me, bro! I'm standing right next to you. They spent Lucent to create a CD build focused on Devo. I can understand why they pissed. A CD focused build. I mean, how much CD focus can you spend Lucent on? I don't know. Like, is there some piece of armor that you're using only for the cooldown reduction? I still think that cooldown speed is a massively powerful stat for tanks. It's not like it's suddenly ruined just because of Blood Devo. You're getting huge value on all your other tank skills from cooldown speed. I really don't see the argument that your whole build is ruined because one skill is a little bit less effective now. If you were making your entire build around one skill to begin with, like, doesn't that just speak to how goofy that skill is? Oh, that's a lot of red. I'm just not sure about this group, dude. 0 tanks, 1 seeker, 1 paladin. Another spin. What about the tanks build? All other DPS are building around the Devo, and now they are paper because of no rotation of Devo. What do you mean they're building around Devo? You saying they weren't building defenses? Yeah, that, I mean, again, I would say that's just more evidence that Blood Devo needed to be nerfed. If you could just ignore defense... I don't even see this guy. 16. Bro, I just got spun on by a ghost. I got a Cordy targeted. I don't know if we can kill him. Uh, 6276 is Cordy. Oh, that was close. I can't finish him. I gotta get back to my group. Oof, bro. Look, I'm hitting someone who's invisible. This is, I don't know, you guys. This is a lot laggier than usual. I'm glad they nerfed it, just saying I understand why they're not happy. Well, people are always going to be upset when there's nerfs, right? Like, I don't think that's a reason to not make the nerfs, though. If the nerfs are super necessary, like... You have something that's super unbalanced and someone is utilizing that skill a lot, yeah, they're going to be like, oh, I missed when I was overpowered and broken. That's no reason to not make the changes, though. And, like, you've got to know, if you're one of the people using that, you kind of got to accept it, right? I feel like you can't be that bad. Okay. I might try putting on a tank build. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, though. I'm just kind of in a squishy group. Ripping off his hots. Bro, my party members are like, where are... Like, that no one can see each other right now. Even though we're standing on top of each other. It's so funny. Well, that's a lot of red. Little aggressive here, but I feel like these guys are on the move. I don't think they're really engaging. Yeah, this is free. They're trying to get somewhere. They're not trying to fight. Liberator. Every time I see one of those, I'm like, huh. Still playing that, huh? Oh, kill the healer. It's the only killer we will kill all siege. Help me, Enrique. That's a Cordy right there. Oh, he's full health. Wait, I killed the guy next to him on accident? AoE guillotine? I finally have enough room for AoE guillotine because I dropped fear. So I got to put AoE guillotine back in the bar. Feels good. Feels good to kill someone with that. That's such a funny skill. I'm literally killing invisible people. Like, I don't even know who I'm throwing spears at. Totally intentional. Oh, look at that beautiful formation. Oh, they're spawning right here. Let me get that. Let me get that. Oh, we already got it. Wow, dude, look at these ants. Look at this swarm of ants, chat. Get me in there. The server empty? There should be 2 full alliances here. I don't know where they are. There's one of them, I guess. They don't look that full. Here we go, here we go. Bro, everyone died too fast. I couldn't build stacks. That's a Cordy. Oh, they're all flying in? Holy... Bro, all the gates are down. Some of my abilities are going off. Okay, we're just leaving that open. Might be on cooldown still. Okay, that was fast. "45 seconds is big. Can't even use it in dungeons." I'll be honest, if they just deleted Blood Devotion from the game, I still wouldn't feel bad for tanks. If they made it a 45-day cooldown, I would be like, yeah, that's about right. Okay, we gotta go grab the respawn point again. Don't want to be the last one in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thought I was getting out. Okay, Krelix is getting the throne right now. Okay, I guess we're captured guild now. That's kind of confusing that it doesn't show it in green. I would be, yeah. We got 1 minute until he gets it. It's looking good. I mean, that entryway is not looking great, but... There's like 15 people shot calling right now in Alliance comms. Okay, we gotta go back and get the respawn point again. Oh, this is hectic. Dude, this is fun. I have no idea what the politics are or like how difficult any of these guilds are. It's so frantic. I don't know like how seriously to take these side pushes or anything like that. It's like, we'll see. I got no heal. I'm literally trying to lifesteal right now. I think my healer crashed. Okay, we did not get it. He has to do the whole thing again. I think he got pulled. I don't even think he died. I think he got pulled. That's crazy. That's actually insanely clutch. Imagine pulling the usurper. He's probably got 2k collision resist. Okay, and another spin. Healer ever gonna respawn? I think he's not in the game. So it's gonna be rough. Gonna be a little rough. We'll probably just run this out here. It's a little bit less healer reliant. Yeah, they're trying to make this happen. Yeah, here they come. Here they come. All right, I need to be like kind of off. Okay, never mind. I'm pulled. Yeah, pull equals death. Alright, I'm going to put on tank build and see if it feels any different. I mean, I have no healer. We might as well try it. I just want to know, like, if it actually matters. If building tanky actually matters or not. I don't know. I feel like I'm living. I feel like we just keep the DPS build on. Why not? Why not? No one's running melee evasion in Siege, are they? These stairs should be pretty safe. I haven't seen anyone over here. What is hitting me? Man, it is hard to cast right now. This is looking real green. I think we're good now. They might try to take respawn 3, though. That's what I would do in this situation. Yeah, there they go. There they go. Oh, shit. Let me get back in there. Oh, man, I thought they were going 3. They called 3. They didn't call the push to throne. They can definitely still pivot to 3. They're going to get sandwiched. Oh yeah, this is I don't know if they're pushing the other direction at all. I keep getting baited, bro. They keep calling respawn 3 when they're actually pushing throne room. I'm like, oh, let me go help. Dead. Okay, so we've got the throne. If we can hold respawn 3 here, then it is going to be looking real good. Man, I'm struggling to get stacks, bro. I'm getting like 1 hit before somebody dies or vanishes. Okay, we got throne. We got cap 3. There's some people at 17. Cannot move to this location. Yeah, you guys are right. Healers suck now. Healers can only take on like 8 people at once now instead of 20. Look at how weak this healer is. Look how fast he dies when a whole guild is hitting him. That was trash. Might as well reroll. Alright, let's rebuff. Okay, so we're just camping spawn 3 probably for the rest of this. Because they're going to try to spawn people right here on the levers. Which is a hilarious strat. I think it's so funny that this is the new Siege meta. Oh, whoa. Inner gate is still alive? That's unusual. It's full health. I guess it's all about the side gate now. They got someone way up here trying to get a summon, so we got parkour ninjas going up there. How do you spawn there? Spawn where? On the levers? You use the guild res. The guild insta res. Did they put in the internal cooldown for chain hook yet? Or is that only in KR? They're making it so that you can only get chain hooked like once every so many seconds. I'm just goofing around out here. I wish I could stream these comms. Bro, Kilosh just screaming because there's some guy summoning in the throne room. He just panics so hard. Yeah, Odin just killed like 10 people. There was one guy back there summoning, and Kilosh was freaking out, bro. Whoa, okay, I'm moonwalking. Yeah, this is very safe. Yeah. Let's do it. The spear on us. We could play way over here where I am. Where Moreland is. They're not really paying attention over here. Need our healer to come. Is he AFK? Dude, I'm like cursed when it comes to sieges and healing. Oh yeah, we're pillaging, boys. Oh yeah, this is ours for sure. Don't get speared. Spread out. This is the real siege right here, boys. Pillage point, whatever this is. Oh, I'm not committing to that. I am not committing to that. They were playing a different... Yeah, I think the healer's tapped out playing Maple Story. Why is that a monitor? Uh-oh, central res. Wait, do we not have... Is that just because it's closer, I guess? The outer wall's pretty lit. It's pretty free at central res. This is where all the action is, man. Whoa, this guy's still okay. What the hell? Is he under the ground? Okay. We got 8 minutes left. I don't know what these guys are doing now. I don't know if they gave up. I think they're trying to do some gimmick play in the back. Oh, not good, not good. Yeah. Rising slash. What a skill, dude. I love the range on that. Too tanky for me to do anything to him. Ooh, we can do something to this guy. Oh, can I finish him? Yes. Bro, I keep seeing Odom get like so many pentakills with his spin. Almost makes me want to get a Cordy crossbow. Almost. Honestly, if I just go Spear Dag, we could probably do the same thing. Probably get some fat clumps. I just need to get like a dagger and a bunch more crit. Chuck the greatsword. Kind of useless in large scale, honestly. How did you open gate at respawn 3? I think we just had people resurrect on the other side and press the button with a lot of collision resist and melee evasion. Apparently there's a summon back here. Oh yeah, Beck got the usurp. Privateer, sneaky privateers. How'd they get back here? Alright, Beck's dead. Fifteen's flooding. I need some heals. Alright, they gotta usurp. Should be okay. Just gotta clean this up. They don't have a way of reinforcing, I think. I think someone's dead. Or someone's dead, right? Okay, yeah, someone's dead. We'll just clean this up. Invocator. This guy's playing an Invocator in Siege. Got there before the siege? No, I don't know how they got there originally. Maybe with a jumper golem? Because the inner gate was still closed. I mean, there's ways to get over there, man. There's lots of, like, weird ways to get over there. You can like, have someone hook you up here with the staff skill, and then you can, like, fly over. There's a lot of different, like, parkours that you can use. Who knows? There might be some new ones, too, that I don't know about. There's like new gimmicks every week when it comes to Siege. Do we want to jump down and fight this? Here we go. Finally a real push. Well, that feed's looking real green. Pull that guy off. Sick perch up there. I don't. Maybe they do die before the siege, man. Honestly, like, it would not surprise me. Can't get ported out if you're dead, right? I'm right in the main choke. It's all tanks, dude. I can't do any damage to these guys. That's a Cordy. That's a Cordy. I'll die for this. I'll die for this. I wanted my revenge from earlier. We got 30 seconds left. Get a few more kills. I honestly thought that was going to be a little crazier. I think we over-politicked. I don't know if we needed to politic that hard. The problem is they want the buff for the tournament. They really want the siege buff for the tournament. So this was kind of like a... kind of one of those like anything to win situations. Siege going on right now? Yeah, it just ended. Look at LOTD in third. Where do we see the... yeah. 200 kills on Odom. Yeah, I don't know, man. Gladiator and Siege feels really not needed right now. I kind of want to just put a dagger on. Pacha's 339. There's no way he was playing the objective. That's fucking crazy. He was spawn camping for sure. Zoom in 236. Alright, boys. Well, that was... Let's see how the new allies did. They have any crazy players? They were probably being good boys and actually playing the objective. 108 and 32. That's an interesting ratio. Alright. Yeah. You win? We did. We did win. That was alright. I think we, like I said, because of the fact that we wanted the buff for the tournaments, I feel like they weren't going to take any risks on that one. So, we probably didn't need that many allies, but it is what it is. They wanted to lock it down. You guys about to make a lot of guilds leave? Yeah, I think that's just kind of how it's going to be for the next couple weeks. You know, until the tournament ends. Like, people want that 70 heavy attack. It's not a lot, but people want it. Am I still going to play long-term or stop after the tournament? I don't know what's going to happen after the tournament. I think a lot of people, a lot of PvPers right now are kind of only playing because of the tournaments. Once the tournament ends, I mean, there's the new raid coming out, which I'm sure will be fun for, you know, a day or two, but yeah, I think that's we're gonna need some kind of big movement from NCSoft to really see the PvP scene getting reawakened. Inter-server siege is kind of interesting, so like that'll add another objective besides just the regular siege for people to fight over. I don't know if it's going to be enough to ignite people's excitement over PvP again. I still think we're gonna need something more than that. Personally quitting after the tournament. I know a lot of people that are gonna be stepping back from the game after the tournament. Yeah. They transferred because they would have lost in Ivory. Yeah, I mean, for sure would have lost in Ivory. It would have been 2 versus 4, and the 4 guilds we'd go against are super strong. So probably would have gotten our asses kicked. Or I guess 3 versus 4. Infamy. I don't know how active Infamy is right now. But yeah, we would have probably not won. We barely squeezed out the siege 2 weeks ago, and attendance has only plummeted since then. You went back to playing a better MMO? OSRS? $37 kills with 125k Lucent. Might be time to buy gear. Well, I mean, I'm playing Gladiator, right? It's not like I'm playing Shadow Dancer. And also, we weren't really playing the clump for most of that. We were playing defense. That's always what happens when you're back turtling on Res Point 3. You're not going to come out with 150 kills when you're just camping the spawn point defensively. If you're camping their spawn point, you're going to get 150 kills. But yeah, when it comes to Siege, kills usually has to do with where you are and what objective you're looking at. A lot less to do with your gear or anything else. Having basically no healer for half the Siege also kind of sucked. Don't think the game has content for a couple more months. I don't think so either. And I don't, even if they do a big update a month or two from now, I don't know. I don't know if they fundamentally understand what's missing from the game. What's missing from the game is an interesting, like, gameplay loop. People don't want to run 3-star or 4-star or any star dungeons over and over again every day, every week, every month, year after year, decade after decade. They just don't want to do it. It's just not a good loop. Half the people there are on cooldown. Well, the siege is over. The next siege isn't for 2 weeks. And the only other server PvP content is Conflict Arc Boss. So even if you're stuck here, it doesn't matter that much. All MMOs have that thing to grind. Yeah, but most MMOs have something to grind that's enjoyable to grind. That's what keeps people playing them. I don't think spamming the same overly long, repetitive dungeons is good grind. There's plenty of MMOs that I'll grind in for like months on ends and not get bored. This is not one of them. What are you doing, puppy? Come here. Come say hi. Oh, good girl. This game is a PvP game. They need to focus more on PvP. The PvP content needs to be good. The meta needs to be less stale. I miss T1, dude. I miss the T1 PvP. Like, it was better. They need to look at what made the game fun in T1, and they need to go back in that direction. And then, like, the daily chores just need to be reworked. They need to be completely reworked. Chrono Odyssey beta, yeah. As soon as if the Chrono Odyssey beta is even like 5 out of 10, Throne player base is gonna cut in half overnight. I mean, people are just gonna be like, oh, okay, I don't have to do my chores anymore. I'm just gonna wait for Chrono. Some people are already like a lot of people haven't even seen Chrono yet, and they've already made that choice. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, wait for Chrono. They promised a massive open with PvP. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how the game was in Korea. And then they've kind of like shrunk it because people haven't necessarily enjoyed the Zerg content. But the 48 versus 48 content hasn't been enjoyable either. And like part of that is the reward structure, but part of it is just the meta. Like 48v48 isn't fun when you only have like 10 viable targets. Which wants your free golden arc boss weapon? I spent like 100 million solents upgrading my earrings. I don't know why they were so expensive. I had to upgrade a bunch of materials. I upgraded something else too. I think I made some trait resonance stones. The trait resonance stones are so expensive, bro. I spent a bunch of solent on that. I don't know. I have to spend like 500 or 600 million solent to get into the final. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but so far I've spent like 100 million, so. 2 alliances, max game would have had more longevity. You mean if they kept it how it was before and just made it a 2 guild cap? I don't know. I think that's very hopium. I don't think that would have played out the way people think it would have played out. You guys really think if they cap alliances to 2 guilds that people are suddenly just going to be like, oh, it's 2v2, v2, v2, v2? That's not how it goes. It's going to be like, okay, my 2 guilds are over here. Your 2 guilds are over there. Let's agree not to hit each other. We still have 4 guilds. We're just going to pretend like we don't. Like, it wouldn't... I think people are kind of coping with how many problems the 2 guild thing would solve. It's not going to solve as many problems as people think it will. Well, Chrono's not even a large-scale PvP game, right? There might be some PvP around field bosses, but they were pretty clear in the dev interview that the game is centered around like 5-person content tops. It's like a small-scale solo or 5-person group like type of thing. It's not supposed to be a big Zerg game like Throne. How'd Siege go? It was okay. We had some a little bit of back and forth. I feel like it was kind of one-sided. We brought more people than we needed to bring, but we wanted that tournament. We wanted the buff for the tournament, so it is what it is. Large scale sucks, PvP sucks. Some of the large scale's good. I think sieging is good. I think the siege large scale in Throne is really good. I don't think arc boss fights are good. Tavent is alright. All the other arc boss fights are terrible. Deluge Noah is a disaster, dude. Like, I cannot believe Deluge Noah even made it to the live version of the game. It's a complete and utter disaster. People are just like falling through the world. There's like water in the sky. You're getting teleported back to Castleton. You can't see who's hitting you. It is, I don't know what it is about that fight, but it's like 10 times laggier than every other fight. It's a total disaster. It literally looks like the game's in alpha when you try to go there. And I've got like a pretty decent rig, and it's complete disaster. And then Cordy, I don't know. Cordy's kind of fun. I know a lot of people don't like it. Cordy's kind of fun, but it is kind of a gimmick. I think the Siege is really good. I think Siege is really good, but it's once every 2 weeks. It's not enough to carry the game. And then 48v48 was really good until this tank healer meta in T2. Like, I think in T1, 50v50, 60v60 was super fun. In T2, not so much. It's just too slow now. Freaking rich, you guys. Oh, 10 Lucent. Every old war boss has better area to fight than Delu or Cordy. I don't know about all of them. Calazan Arena is still pretty bad. It's like 3 feet wide. Remember Malakar? That fight wasn't great either. Atentis was awful. Oh, I don't miss fighting at Atentis at all. Actually, Atentis was fun if you just stayed along the outskirts. The arena was big enough that you could play like outside of where the boss was, and you could have fun. Atentis, you could find out. Yeah, Atentis wasn't that bad. As long as you weren't actually fighting near the boss, it wasn't that bad. Atentis enter server was miserable though. What are you doing? What are you doing? Cherno was great. Yeah, Cherno was fantastic. Cherno and Excavator. Excavator was a lot of fun. Grand Aelon was great. I miss those maps. Yeah, Morokai. Alright, boys. I'm gonna call it there. I just wanted to hop on and do Siege. I'm gonna be probably playing some Tainted Grill tomorrow. And then I will be shoutcasting the NA East tournament this Saturday. I might be competing in the tournament on Wednesday. I'll have to check the schedule, but yeah, if we're competing this week, then I will probably stream that, and if not, then I'll be shoutcasting with Blue later on. So, and then other than that, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Tainted Grill. So I will see you guys there. Let's go ahead and raid somebody, and y'all can keep your drops going. Alright, let's go say hi to Verts. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.